Hi everybody, it's Craig and welcome to one of our Success with Craig's coaching sessions. And if this is the first time you're coming across me, I've been a successful entrepreneur now for over 16 years and I really do have a passion of contribution, and I've been on an amazing self-development journey that has really enabled me to live the dreams I had and work for the dreams I have. And I've gone from this, I guess, level of indulgence and self-development into a point of contribution where my journey now is to continue my learning and to continue my growth through contributing to others. And this is why I bring these Success with Craig coaching shows to you. And bottom line, they're really about raising your beliefs, raising your expectation in the beliefs that lie within you, around you and before you. So really what I want to talk to you today is about the power and the opportunity that you have on a daily basis to raise your game and take yourself to the next level. And I find more often than not that success really does lie between the 6 inches between our ears. It's our mindset, it's our environment that really does shape our opportunities. So I really want to, I guess, talk to you about raising your game. It's a beautiful day here in Spain, and for those of you who know me, I live out here in Spain, and I guess, for me, this was a challenge. This was an opportunity to raise my game. It was an opportunity for me to raise the game of my young children, my 2 perfect little princesses. And, it was something new. It was a new adventure. It was an opportunity to step out of our comfort zone. So my challenge to you to raise your game is to always look to do something new. Always look to challenge yourself, because every challenge, every opportunity that graces your path, it's your response. It's how we set our sails, I guess, how we respond to every challenge, and really looking at challenges through, I guess, rose-tinted glasses, because from every adversity comes the seed of a greater opportunity. From every challenge develops our character to become more. And something that I'm really passionate about is, if there's things that you crave in life, if there's things that you want to give, things that you want to become, the person you want to be, maybe your relationship goals, possibly even your goals of growth and your goals of contribution. The first point of focus is really who we need to become, how we can raise our game to take, our abilities, our growth to the next level. So always look for new opportunities, always look for new challenges. Coming here to Spain was a unique challenge, moving to a new country. And I remember my little girls, when I dropped them off at school on the first day, and it was kind of overwhelming for me. And that as a parent, you have that challenge of, God, I really, really hope they have a fantastic day. And we were going to school, and these girls are so confident. The environment that I find myself in, due to being an entrepreneur, due to having a mindset of personal growth, really has enabled them to grow and enabled them to be confident and polite and have gratitude. And they've been to Spain many times on holiday, and I've always been one to when you're in Rome, do as the Romans do. And I've always been one to ensure that they have respect for other cultures and respect for people by learning and trying to attempt the language. So they had very, I guess, holiday Spanish. But you know what? Raising their game and putting them in the deep end, we are built to grow. These 2 are fluent now in 3 languages. One's 9, one's nearly 6, which is just quite phenomenal. So we have it within us. We have the physical opportunity, we have the emotional opportunity, and we have the intellectual opportunity to always grow. We're built to grow. Our bodies and our environment are built to grow. So do something new. Find a new challenge, and whatever your core goals are, when you look at who you want to be, and your growth goals, your relationship goals, your contribution goals, always look at, I guess, what you're doing right now. Is it taking you closer to your goals, or is it taking you further away? But the challenge is to be brave. The challenge is to understand that, do you know what? I guess the common terminology is when your back's against the wall, you come out fighting. And I don't mean from an aggressive perspective, I mean from an ability. You discover new levels of energy, you discover new levels of contribution, you really raise your game and raise your vibrations to deal with the environment that you're in. And I believe we have that within us. And if you're developing the 6 inches between your mind, I really do think that you can raise your game on a daily basis. So I just want to talk to you about raising your game, and a lot of that can be do with being in motion. Motion creates motivation. Okay, so get that motive to get out and about, get out in the world, wind, rain or shine, because motion will create motivation. And it's understanding as well that things are going to happen along your journey, and about raising your game is every failure is the setup for a greater opportunity. And again, it's understanding. A lot of people, I've got some great friends that wrote a book called Go for No. And the philosophy of this book, and it's written by Richard Fenton and Andrea Waltz, and the philosophy in this book is understanding that no is part of the journey, and failure is part of your journey. And many people kind of look at, they start on a new venture, or they start on a new program. And remember, it's the burn that produces the results, right? So it's understanding, it's really shifting your mindset, and it's being in this environment of growth. So the understanding is most people start something new, whether it's something entrepreneurial, whether it's, a new language, whether it's, learning to run a marathon, whether it, absolutely anything, okay? And we hit brick walls, we hit obstacles, we hit failure where we may not achieve the standards that we set out for ourselves. And more often than not, people turn around and think that they're going the wrong way. They think that they're on the wrong path. However, what you will find is success is more often than not the other side of failure. So always make sure that you're going towards your goals, and always ask yourself that question: am I doing today what I should be doing in order to take me towards the things I want to give, learn and become? So it's about having that quality of discipline to do the things you should be doing when you should be doing them. But look, it's time to raise your game. We're living in the world of the entrepreneur. It's the entrepreneurial age, and you have a unique, refined opportunity to choose where we live in a world of freedom, really. And a lot of people come into the entrepreneurial world and say, I crave freedom. And the challenge is, you've already got it, okay? So it's the mindset to appreciate and understand that you've already got freedom in your life. What you need to do is to embrace that and really get cracking at self-management. So look, it's time to raise your game. Get them 4 key areas of mindset and goal focus right. Who do you want to be? What are your relationship goals? How do you want to show up in your relationships of today? What are your growth goals? How do you intend to grow and become the very best at what you do? And how can you contribute to others? Because what I've learned is the more we give, and the more contribution you can put out in your arena, in your marketplace, the more energy and the more you give to others, you're compelled as a human being to commit to others and never let people down. Good, honest, hard-working people with good core values and honesty and integrity and respect for other people really find it very difficult to make a commitment to somebody else and let them down. It's easier to let yourself down, but it's really that commitment to others. So contribution is a really good goal. Get them 4 goals in place, get clarity and certainty, and just raise your game. Understand that we live in a microwave society, but it's time for you to get that sweat equity and understand that the only time that success comes before work is in the dictionary. And I often have to think about that and get my A to Z's right, but do you know what? It's true. Your work is the key attribute of bringing everything that you want into your life. It's that law of attraction that we'll talk about on another show. The law of attraction, okay? Split that final word, attraction. The back end of that word is action, okay? So important. Nothing in life is achieved without action. So get up, get in motion, and start creating some real tangible results in your life, business, and really focusing on what you're bringing to your relationships, because the quality of our life lies within the quality of our relationships. And I wish you an absolutely magical day. I really do hope and appreciate that I've given you some insights today that can raise your game and raise your beliefs in the opportunities that lie within you, around you and before you. And I really do thank you for your time, and hope you can connect with us. You can subscribe to the Success with Craig coaching show should you wish, and connect to our Facebook our Facebook community, Passion to Succeed. And this is an area, an arena where my will, desire and commitment is to contribute to you so you can continue to learn to become all that you desire and deserve. Have an absolutely fantastic day.